basketball isn't easy.
When was the last time you got to be 100% real, y'all? I don't want y'all holding back nothing.
We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Spurs, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the power forward. And for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4. Now here's Green. Duncan dishes to Parker. Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now off the inbound. Great D that time from Green.
You know, you take a look at a lot of the guys in the NBA who get a bunch of steals, and most of them will gather a fair amount of fouls because of that aggressiveness and that gambling style. Not the case with Kawhi Leonard, who has about a 1-to-1 foul-to-steal ratio for his career. Pretty impressive.
And the shot is good.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And here's Miami. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Kawhi Leonard, Clark, you mentioned his knack for steals. And Steve, you shaking hands with him moments ago. He's got huge hands.
Yeah, almost hurt. You know what I love about him, though? He's got a nose for the ball. You mentioned the big hands, and helps him to be a great rebounder, but he just always finds his way into the play, and he helps this team win. A very encouraging start to Leonard's career, Kevin. He's a tough defender, an excellent rebounder, and his offensive game expanded pretty quickly his rookie season as well.
I expect his offense to continue growing, too. His huge hands help him in that regard, Steve. Great nose for the ball, high rate of steals, an expert at stripping it away. Now here's LeBron. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
You know, the Spurs really have a cohesive culture, and part of that is something that Greg Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court. He's picked up a couple of quick fouls here. I think he's pressing. He's got to settle down a bit.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. It's Parker with the drive. LeBron with the block. LeBron right side. Pulls up on the wing. The Heat rebound. Here's Haslam. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Spurs shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And back to Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players and have them get to know one another.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective about the world. He wants them to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact, back in 2012, he had the players watching the presidential debates together.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Green kicks to Leonard. Parker uses the glass that time, and it's good. Not a fast start here for the Heat. They trail by 3. He feeds it to LeBron. For the 3. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Into Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Well, I tell you what, Greg Popovich, a really impressive leader for the Spurs. He's able to keep all of his players locked into what's best for the team. Has a military background, played basketball and studied at the Air Force Academy before serving 5 years in the Air Force. And you know some of the leadership that he brings to his position was learned from his past experiences.
Now here is Haslam. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
And Clark, you mentioned Pop's time at the Air Force Academy. That's where he got his start in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, 6 years as an assistant there. He was head coach at Pomona, an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors and the Spurs, and eventually moved into the front office in San Antonio. But wow, what an amazing run it's been for him. 17 years as the head coach of the Spurs.
Boris Diaz checked in for Tim Duncan. And Parker drops them both.
Seems like every year, guys, you look at Tony Parker and he's found something else to add to his game. He's always improving.
That'll be a 5-second call. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker kicks to Diaz. Dishes it to Bonner. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Last season for Tony Parker, arguably his best ever. 20 points a game, almost 8 assists, 52% ski from the field. There was even talk at midseason about maybe MVP consideration.
Well, his ability to score inside around the rim is amazing, but he's also become a master of knocking down the jump shot from that 15 to 18-foot range. But really, this team has been built now around Parker. Their offensive strategy completely tailored to suit his talents.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
The Heat trail by 9. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bellinelli in for Daniel Green. Here's Diaw. Now the feed to Ginobili. Parker outside. Back to Ginobili. The dish to Bellinelli. He kicks it to Diaw. He passes to Parker. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great teams until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
He hits both from the stripe.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering